If it takes you more than 5 minutes to respond to a new lead, you're already losing jobs. So give me the next few minutes and I'll show you why speed to lead is one of the biggest factors in closing remodeling jobs. You see, there's something called the 5-minute rule. When a homeowner fills out a form, they're at peak interest. That's when they're the most likely to answer the phone, respond to a message, and book an estimate. After that, their attention drops fast. And the longer the delay, the lower the chances of converting that lead. And hey, by the way, if you're not familiar with me, I'm Johnny with Thrive Today Media, and we help remodeling contractors build systems that respond instantly without adding more work. And in every video, I share something practical that you can apply right away. Now, here's the problem. Most contractors cannot respond instantly. So they call later, they send a text when they remember, but it fails because by then the homeowner has already moved on. So how do you actually respond fast without being glued to your phone all day? Well, it comes down to 3 simple things. First, every new lead should get an instant response automatically. Not 10 minutes later, not when you see it, immediately. As soon as someone fills out a form or reaches out, they should get a message that says something like, "Hey, we got your request, we'll be reaching out shortly." And that alone does 2 things. It reassures the homeowner that their message went through, and it keeps you top of mind while their interest is still high. Because in that moment, they're often reaching out to multiple contractors, and the first one who responds usually sets the tone. You don't have to personally send that message every time, but it needs to happen every time. Now, secondly, you want to have a structured follow-up that continues automatically. Most leads don't convert on the first attempt. They might miss the call, they might be busy, they might need a reminder. And if your follow-up depends on you remembering, things are going to slip. So instead, you want to build a simple sequence, like a quick text message after the initial follow-up, or a few hours later, or another one the next day. Nothing aggressive, just consistent, because consistency is what separates the contractors who capture opportunities from the ones that lose them quietly. Now, the third step, and this is the most important part, give them a way to book while their interest is still high. Right when they reach out, they're already thinking, let me see who I can talk to. And that's the moment that you want to capture. So instead of creating back and forth nonsense, make it easy for them to take that next step right away. Offer a booking link, offer clear time slots, make it simple to schedule. The easier it is, the more likely they are to lock in something before they move on to the next contractor. Because once they leave that moment of intent, it's much harder to bring them back. So make sure that you follow these 3 steps because speed creates advantage. That being said, if you want to see how instant follow-up systems are actually built out, I've mapped out the whole thing on a different video. It shows you how to convert more leads without working more hours. Just drop a line below or shoot me a message for access to the resource and we'll hook you up. See you on the next video.